Good clean ball for Tigers then at the line out. Looking for that kick through option, and there's going to be a good opportunity here if they can get the ball on the ground. Just about stopped on the 5 metre. Jersey quick to get men up, need to be careful not to stray offside there. The breakdown in their eagerness to get their hands on the ball, they are going to be penalised.
Yeah, a bit of an obvious one that you can't really be doing that in that area of the field. I'm sure they'll look to kick to the corner.
Yeah, Joe James, the referee, quick to signal the way of the visitors, and the ball heads over towards the Airport Road side of the ground, and the line out is from the corner of the pitch on that side of the ground, taken out of the air by Snyman. The Tigers set up the drive on 5 metres. Good initial work here at the maul from Jersey. No ground being made just yet by the Premiership side. Now though, looking to gain yardage and possibly just a few yards short now. Decision goes Jersey's way. There, the ball not coming out, and some real good defensive work from Jersey there. The initial work at the maul was really strong. Leicester weren't able to get going. When eventually they were, the ball wasn't going to come out of there, and Jersey get the decision. Yeah,
I think it's Al Lawrence on his first game back who comes up with the ball there, so I know Rob Webber will be really happy with that. Maul attacking, maul D, something we drill really hard every week, so he'll be really pleased with that.
Yeah, line out on halfway near enough, right in front of our commentary position, and Charlie Clare comes across to take it, and it's turnover ball, and then a repeat turnover, and forward comes the second row Wells down the right hand side, makes excellent grounds. Jersey thought they'd stolen possession, but Wells was able to pick it up and make it a good 20 yards or so, probably more down the right, into Cole now. Tackle just to the right of the posts. Tigers on the attack again, big hit from the fullback Van Bredar. And Leicester Tigers just building through a few phases now, looking to continue this period of pressure to our right. They have had a lot of the ball to our right so far, no massive sort of 1 metre out try scoring opportunities, and this one has not quite worked out for them either, although Jersey penalised, and it's going to be a chance to kick for the corner here.
Yeah, I'd imagine we'll see their driving maul come out again. Didn't score the first one, so they'll be looking to make amends for that there. Just unlucky there from James Scott on the halfway line, really good steal there, and ball obviously just bobbled the wrong way and popped into Leicester Tigers' hands, but again, good scramble defence to keep them out and keep the score at 0-0.
Clare with the line out this time, he does find a man in green and white, and this time the maul, again, not making massive progress to start with, but tucked under the arms, or under the right arm of Clare, the hooker at the back of this maul. Now it's weaving one way and the other. Clare still has it, maybe a metre out. Shifting back, and it's the opening score. That pressure does come to the opening try. I think it's Charlie Clare who's got it, the former Jersey player, up against his old side. And with, nearly 15 minutes played, Leicester Tigers go into a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, good.
It's the visitors that have possession at the moment. They're opting to kick, and that's going to go over the head of Lawrence, who's going to watch it carefully. I just wondered for a moment if it was going to reach the line. It hasn't. He's had to pick it up. He's under a great deal of pressure here, and he's done well, I think, Lawrence, because he was pretty isolated for a moment. And his fellow teammates managed to get around the right side of that ruck and give him the support, but Lawrence did really well there.
Yeah, he did. That's exactly what you don't want after conceding a try, is being back on your own try line. You would have liked a nice exit there, but looking to run it here from their own try line.
Yeah, Jersey looking to run from inside their 22. Excellent run from the centre, Charlie Powell, the Bristol Bears low knee. Powell eventually grounded on the 10-metre line, but Jersey still in possession of the ball. The referee has halted that bit of excitement. Far too exciting, says the referee, calls play back. Much to the disappointment of most of the 1,500-2,000 people that are into it.
Yeah, really good play there, just caught them off guard, looking to set up the box kick and then shift it wide quickly, and really good run there by Charlie Powell.
Scrum with Law. It's impressed me so far, actually, Law at scrum half.
Yeah, he's done really well.
And he digs that one out from the scrum as well, and quick ball here for Jersey into Scott Van Bredar. Finds Hutler, the winger, Tackle just down in front of our commentary position. Into Lawrence, the number 8. Still with the home side, going through a couple of phases here and a chance to try and put something together.
Good carry there by Hugh and just driving his legs through contact.
Reds looking for a gap, but well cut off. The door is closed momentarily, but Jersey now with Holgate coming into the line, and then in comes the tackle. Has the ball gone forward on the ground? No, it's Jersey's way. The Tigers man penalised for not rolling away. Might have been Harry Wells there, was it? Not rolling away on the ground, and Jersey get the penalty.
Yeah. I think that's some good attack from us there. I know we've not had much of the ball, but I think when we have actually had it, we've looked not too bad. And a penalty here, hopefully a chance to put them in the corner.
7 men in the line out, and it comes now. Taken securely by Jersey, but the maul has gone to ground, so there's no opportunity here for Jersey to drive his. Oh, there is. They burst around the side of that existing pile of bodies. They're going to score a corner. I think they've got there. They have. And Jersey get the score that possibly the last few minutes deserve. Just about sneaking in the corner. And the Reds have their try, and good value for it for those last few minutes.
Yeah, really good. I think that's probably our only entry into the 22 this game so far, so to come away with a try is really good.
Ben Young's just waiting for the packs to come together, and in it comes now. Some advantage coming the way of the visitors. The ball is, I think, going to come out. The referee says no. Back we come for the offence.
Yeah.
Last 5 minutes of this first half, a half where Jersey have defended well, had to do a lot of defending, and then repelled with an excellent score in the corner a short while ago. Here comes the line out, and taken well at the back of it. Maul coming, and some real momentum to this one. Jersey trying to spin it round. The ball's gone to ground. Referee can't quite see.
I think he's given it, has he?
He's given a blast of his whistle, his arms in the air. I think he did a 359-degree spin around to try and get a look at it. The try is given, and Leicester Tigers do get their score to respond to the Jersey score before half-time.
Yeah.
And extend their lead to 12 points to 5. Is there a third try in this for Leicester just before the break? And for this 15 from the Tigers, they got some good ground being made here at the Maul. Now it comes out.
Surprised they've taken that out there.
Yeah, it looked to have some good momentum to it, didn't it?
Yeah, I think again you can see we're going up in the air and it's affecting our defence of the Maul.
Watson goes one way then the other before being taken to ground by Bennett. In front of the posts here, Tigers options both ways, plenty lining up to their left, and left they go. Leading 14 points to 5, the Premiership side. There's that forward, referees happy enough, but it's all getting a bit tight. That's well done in the corner there to keep
really good offload there.
And Jersey going to be penalised again at the breakdown. Taken quickly by Leicester Tigers, knowing that time is ticking away probably for these 15 in this match. There is a rolling subs going on if required. Some of these might be back on even if they get taken off at half-time. As that hit the padding, it's reached the line, and that is a third try for Leicester Tigers right on the stroke of half-time. And in a real strong position now going in at the break, the visiting side.
Yeah, they are. I think it's obviously quite a tough one to concede. Having played the full 40 minutes and not conceding something from open play, but you know, eventually they just kept knocking on the door, and the amount of big players they've got here, they're eventually going to score those, aren't they?
Tigers putting some phases together here. Looking for that fourth try just before half-time. Jersey with some hard yards of defensive work to go here on the break. Back just before the break, Burns comes in.
Oh, good interception!
It's been stolen. Excellent interception. The referee says no. And for the second time tonight, as well, this evening, as Jersey think they've got an interception, they are pulled back. What's he signalled, offside there? Or?
That's unlucky there. I don't think many people would have caught Ryan Hutler in a foot race. Yeah, I'd imagine it's just going to be a catch and drive again from Tigers, plain and simple. Be interesting to see if Jersey stay down to defend this or they go up again.
Here comes the line out. from Charlie Clare, the ex-Jersey player, goes short and then joins the back of that maul. In fact, it's a replacement on there in the front row.
Yeah, see, I think Jersey have stayed down there and they've obviously defended the maul a lot better there.
Yeah, still edging forward though.
Yeah, now they're sending Adolo in to get it going.
Yeah, 3 or 4 extra bodies join the maul. It's going to go to ground. It's almost certainly someone at the bottom of that grounding it, and the referee agrees with me. Up goes the arm, and the 4th try will almost certainly be the last moment of this first half. And relatively short.
Yeah.
Reds being pushed back a little here. Good drive from Tigers, which means Jersey opt to kick. Underneath it, it's going to be a try in the corner for Jersey Reds. And it's just the start to the second half that the home side will have wanted after conceding 3 tries in quick succession just before half time. Wind at their backs in the second half, and they get the first score of the second half, and Jersey Reds will be delighted with that.
Yeah, well, I did say Ben Willett had been looking good in training, and I think it's first ever touch of a rugby ball in a Jersey Reds shirt, and he scored. Ndolo's left on the floor, so hopefully he can keep that up.
Yeah. Here comes that line out, and it's a good one from Clark. But Tigers working well to ensure there's no early drive from the home side, so they opt to kick. It's a high one, it's an awkward one for the wing, Ndolo. Bounces up behind the line, opts to run it rather than touch it down, and he's under some pressure now inside his 22. Good pressure, Clark straight in there as well.
Yeah, another really good kick. Again, we just put the pressure straight back on them again.
Clark at the ruck really trying to get his hands on that ball and doing well to keep his feet grounded and keep it legal.
And again, I think 2-3 phases and Leicester will just kick it back to us again. Again, good pressure from James Dunn there at the breakdown.
Youngs with a clearance isn't a great one. Doesn't find Mass's ground, and it's going to come back with some interest here. Jersey starting the second half well and getting hand on ball a lot more in this second half as well. Little grubber kick through to chase onto. Nearly onto it. It's going to continue to bobble through. It may well go into touch there, but it might have come off a Tiger's hand, did it? Yeah, I think he is giving it Jersey's way.
Yeah.
Comes off the Tiger hand just before it went into touch. Yeah, we should point out the next 2 games will be live on the stream for you as well. If you want to join us for those, we'd appreciate you doing so. London Irish and Bath, the next 2 visitors. So more Premiership opposition to come for the Reds. Leicester Tigers in town, as they have been for the last week or so. Training here in the island, using it as a pre-season camp. And culminating in this pre-season friendly, first outing for both these sides ahead of the Championship and Premiership campaigns.
Oh,
good take, great line being run there by the fullback.
Brendan Owen, yeah, great line.
Yeah, Brendan Owen at 15.
Excellent.
He's had his score between the posts, and Jersey do get the next score. And the Reds are right back in this. It's been an excellent 20 minutes at the start of the second half for the home side. They've got back-to-back tries, and if Leicester didn't know they were in a game beforehand, they do know now. 28 points to 19, and a quarter of the game still to go as we edge towards the hour mark at the Stade Santander International. Tim Pryor and Adam Nicol, your commentary team. Adam Nicol, injured Jersey front rower, hoping to be back in action soon and back out there, but it's great to have you alongside us for the commentary tonight to have your insight. And we're being treated to a really good pre-season game, because they can be not the greatest games sometimes, especially if you've got a disparity in terms of levels, but it's been a great contest to watch tonight. Good crowding, good atmosphere around the grounds.
Yeah, definitely.
As you said earlier on as well, I think a lot of people using it as a way to kickstart the weekend with a few drinks and being treated to a pretty good game.
Yeah, I'd imagine we're going to see Ndolo get help through the middle here, so it'll be interesting to see how Brendan Cope deals with him. Yeah,
he's lining up to the right.
Yeah.
Youngs pops it in.
Good pressure at the scrum.
Yeah, it is coming to Ndolo.
Nice Cope.
And the tackle is good, but Tigers still have possession of it with the number 8, and this could be a score here. Is he going to reach the try line? If he has reached the line, but it's a hit on the pad, so just checking to see that he's all right, because you could hear the noise from here.
Yeah, everyone's all right there.
There's a big collision that came in. The try's been given, and he looks to be okay. And Leicester Tigers do hit back, and after that 20 minutes from Jersey, Tigers repel with a try of their own and extend their lead to 33 points to 19.
Yeah, exactly.
Halfway. The wind maybe just dropped a little now.
Yeah, I think that try's given Leicester a bit of a boost there, isn't it? They've certainly come back into the game a lot more now.
Reds at the ruck have possession. And Wynne, who scored that try by the post a short while ago, ensures the ball comes back the way of the home side. Lovely jinking run there from the back down towards halfway. Jersey looking to play some running rugby as this game wears on. Picked up well, good take that down on the near side. Kicked down the line. I think some of the supporters felt he was taken out after the ball had been kicked, but the referee has decided there's an offside in there and is going to call playback.
Not too sure what that was for, but yeah, again, really good play from Jersey. I think that's the third time we just ran it from our own 22.
Yeah, well, offside is what was signalled. I just wonder if he was ahead of the kick.
Yeah, maybe offside of the kick, yeah.
In there in that front row for Jersey now, as the ball comes in, nowhere near straight, but play continues and comes out the Tigers' way, as you'd expect if you don't put the ball in straight. Back to 10 metres. Leicester Tigers leading 35-19, 16 points between the sides. Kick over the top. And it's a good chase as well, down towards the corner. Is the ball going to stay in there? Referee says it's gone forward, and it'll be Jersey ball at the scrum, right down near that 5 metre line.
Yeah, really good attacking kick there from Leicester, just recognising there's no one in that backfield. I'm not sure who it was that gives the chase, but yeah, unlucky not to get the try in the corner.
And ended up, what, fourth, I think, in the table? So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, just try and go a bit better this season again. I think we've certainly got the squad for it. So yeah, we'll just, in these pre-season games, will definitely hold us in good stead for the season.
Excellent work from Jersey there at the ruck, turnover, ensuring the ball comes back the way of the Reds, and the kick is decent distance on that, bounces just in field and out it goes, and that's an excellent exit because Jersey first of all turned over the ball, then the kick with not much angle to work with made some good ground.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, we just need to try and put the pressure back on Leicester, and that's exactly what we've done. 2 good kicks and we're down just outside their 22 now.
Week in terms of the scoreboard at the end of this game, and new players for Leicester Tigers as well. Many new signings, and we've seen many of them in action tonight. Kokonasigo earlier on, the ex-London Irishman. We've seen Anthony Watson get a run out.
Yeah, some really impressive names there. Kokonasigo obviously scored a really good try down in the corner, and Anthony Watson just a class player all round. So
yeah, so we're talking about it being useful for Jersey, but a great trip hopefully for Leicester Tigers as they look to defend the title.
Yeah, exactly.
Start that building towards going all over again.
Yeah.
Right. Can Jersey finish strongly here and give this decent crowd, good crowd, a chance of something to shout about at the end of the game as well, and to start their weekend with a real positive vibe? Longwell gets a hand on that. Has it gone forward? No, referee's happy. Back it comes from the left. Cope comes into the line.
Good
19 for Jersey, again, 35 for Leicester Tigers, the scoreboard shows, but doesn't tell the story of what's been a real good contest between these sides, and there'll be some tired legs out there. Even those that have played 35 minutes will be pretty sore tomorrow morning. You would think. There's been some big hits in as well.
Yeah.
Into the centres it goes on the 22, just being held up, goes to ground now. Is that going to go back Tigers' way? No, Jersey have done well there to ensure the ball comes back the way of the Reds. Bit of space out on the right. Good cut inside. Good jinking run down towards the 5 metre line. It's been offloaded. There's going to be a score, is there? There is. It's brilliant. It's really good work from Jersey. And they played really well in this second half.
Yeah.
Defended well in the first half. And second half, they've got another 3 scores to their name. They narrow the gap. There's the conversion still to come. And I think Jersey deserved that. They played really well in the second half.
Yeah, I think they do. They just held on the ball for a really long period of time there. It almost looked as if they were losing their shape a little bit there. But again, it was Ben Woollett who made a really good break there, and he's just managed to get the offload away to James Hatfield, who's just on the pitch for his first try.
Clark it is.
Good take there.
Wynn, who's back on, got one try to his name already, the Jersey skipper. Shows real strength to put the ball back for his teammates there at the ruck. That's a loose pass though, and it's picked up by the centre to Coco Nasigo there. He's picked up the ball on the ground and burst forward with it. Closing stages, possibly the last play around that kind of mark. And that will be the last play. The referee gives a blast of his whistle, and it's finished Jersey 26, Leicester Tigers 35.
I think the team showed some real, some key fundamental characteristics which stood out. Resilience. They continue to work really hard for each other, which was great. I mean, we had a plan. We had a first half team, a second half team, and some premeditated changes. And I like the fact that we stuck to that, and we didn't get caught up in the game. I think we showed some moments where we could pick up the speed of the game, but I think that was being combated by a fair bit of power coming from Leicester. Make no mistake. But on the whole, I think let's not get too carried away. It's game one, but what a privilege it's been to have Leicester Tigers, the current Premiership champions here in Jersey, playing against us, and I think we'll take a huge amount from that, and I'm sure they will too.
I think Jersey are an excellent team. I think they showed that last season, doing so well in the Championship. I think they look even stronger this year than they were last year. So it was a really good test today, really good game. I think good crowd inside us, a beautiful evening. So it's been a good week for us.
I think we took a couple of moments, which was always great, and we could see what that pressure did to the champions, and to just take one or two scores from them was pretty good. I mean, let's not forget about that first half too. We got into their third once and scored. So pretty chuffed with both halves, to be fair.
We've blooded 32, 33 players across the 80. And I think we showed some real character in the second half to come back into the game. And I'd like to think we caused them a few problems. They certainly caused us loads. And that's where we've got to take the learning and try and get better from. But yeah, look, overall, I think we're pretty proud of the performance. We said we wanted to give a good account of ourselves, and I think that the lads showed some real good character and some fight and a bit of grit to sort of defend and stay in the game and claw our way back to a respectable scoreline. Obviously a defeat.